Welcome to the Nail Engineer. Today we've got a Swatch-A-Thon because I've got my 10 new Madam Glam colours. We're going to be looking at Dusty Pastel Green, which is this minty colour. Shake Your Grass, which is this lovely kind of olive green glitter shade. This is called Lagoon and it's a very bright mid blue. We've got navy blue and black, perfect black it's called. Then onto the pinks, we've got light ruby, which is a kind of pinkish neutral tone. And then we've got this one, which is called Coral Flirt, which is pale coral. No Taboo, which is lovely peach colour. Rose, which is a kind of baby pink or a candy pink. And then this one, which is really like super neon in person, and it's called OMG Pink, and OMG, it is pink. Okay, let's get on with the swatching. So first up, let's have a go of Dusty Pastel Green. Looks a little bit sheer, but I don't want to put it on too thick because sometimes pale colours can wrinkle. It's a really nice pretty colour though. Next up, Shake Your Grass. And these glitters can tend to be a little bit sheer or lumpy looking, but don't worry, they do level out. This is quite similar actually in consistency to Irresistible, which I used in my Mermaid Mani. Check out my other videos, but that actually cures nice and flat, and it's already starting to level out, you can see there. Next up, Lagoon, which is this lovely cream blue. And I especially got this for Cousin Rach, who loves magpie glitter in, I've got some fluff there. She loves magpie glitter in Bluebell, but it can tend more towards the green if you put it over darker and kind of duskier colours. I've tried this over vintage blue and it looks really nice, but it certainly does tend more towards the green tone. Now we've got navy blue. This is looking rather sheer as well, but I have found with a lot of Madam Glam colours that they may look very sheer on the first coat, but then they just seem to kind of bulk up. I've got more fluff here. Awesome. Yeah, they seem to bulk up on like the second coat. I think I'll leave it at that for now. And now for the first round to complete, we've got Perfect Black. And again, this is looking a little bit sheer, but let's see how it goes on. Okay, I'll cure these and be right back. So while they're curing, let's go on to the pinks, and next up we've got Light Ruby. And when I first got this I thought, that looks really quite similar to Vintage Pink, but it's not. It's definitely got more of a kind of beige taupe tone to it, and it goes on really nice on the first coat. Next up, Coral Flirt. And I got this one because my other coral, Colour Me Corally, which was really, really nice for my Hawaiian inspired Maui cure, was just a little bit too kind of day glow bright for me for every day. And this looks to be a lot more subtle. Next up, we've got No Taboo, which is a really nice kind of quite vibrant peach colour. Not as pastel as I thought it was going to be, but still very, very nice. And now Rose, which was a little bit more pink than I was hoping it would be. I thought it would be more of a pastel, but as you can see there, it's a real kind of candy pink. And now finally, also for Cousin Rachel actually, this is OMG Pink. I'm buying far too many colours just for her. Oh, this is looking really quite nice and jelly. That might be more of a kind of like a deep jelly wet look when it's cured. Let's see. Okay, so while they're curing, let's go in and have a look to see how our first coats are on the other colours. You can see that's still a fair bit sheer, but not bad for a first coat, and no wrinkles at all. Next up, Shaky Grass, and you can see there again we've got a little bit of sheerness, but it's amazing how these glitter colours sort themselves out on the second coat. Yeah, that looks pretty promising. Okay, up next we'll have a look at Lagoon, and actually that's really quite opaque. I'm just holding it up off camera. Yeah, it's really almost opaque on the first coat, which is pretty amazing. Navy Blue, which is really, really, really sheer. I don't know if you can see that there. Yes, you can. Let's see how it goes on the second coat. And finally, Perfect Black. Yes, something tells me this might be a 3-coater as well. We shall see. And while those cure, let's take a look at our pinks. This is Light Ruby, and that's really almost opaque on the first coat again. Now Coral Flirt, and you can see it is a little bit sheer. And next up, let's have a look at No Taboo, and that's surprisingly opaque for such a pale colour. And we've got Rose, very opaque on the first coat. And then to complete the second set, OMG Pink, which doesn't seem to be quite as shiny as the other ones. I don't suppose it really matters once you get a top coat on. But oh my god, she is bright. And yeah, I think I was right with the jelly comment. As you can see there with another coat, it's still a little bit sheer. I don't know if you can see that, but I certainly can in person. Mind you, there is something about this that you can't quite see on camera, but you can see in person, and that's that there's tiny little like micro particles of like mica metallic shine. It's really subtle, I think perhaps this one probably looks a lot better in daylight. I'm just taking this video to show you how massively neon that OMG Pink is. Okay, so here's the first 5 all finished and top coated, and I'm just putting them next to the lids so you can see how close they are to the colours on the lids, and then up against my hand just so you can get a better feel for the colour. And I'll do some daylight shots. So that's Dusty Pastel Green, and then Shake Your Grass, and I might be inclined to go for 2 top coats on this because the glitter particles are a little bit chunky, so it's not quite as smooth as the other ones. And there's the colour close up. Lagoon, which is maybe slightly darker, and it's definitely more of a kind of, it's got more of a turquoise tone. It's coming up a little bit cornflower on here, but again, I'll get some pictures in daylight. I'm really impressed with this navy blue actually, even though it took 3 coats. It was looking a little bit kind of dull in colour, but just those tiny little subtle mica particles glittering away. I'm a sucker for the glitter, what can I say? And then Perfect Black, which turned out not so perfect. I'll have another go with that application. I'm normally pretty good at doing thin coats, but you can see I've got a tiny little wrinkling there. But this could just be an application problem. I'm certainly going to be using a lot of this, so I will keep you updated on that. And finally the pinks. We've got light ruby here. Very, very nice tone and very true to the colour on the top. This is Coral Flirt, which again, very close and quite a nice colour on my skin tone. I think I'm going to be wearing this one soon. No Taboo, which is better actually than it looks on the top. That's just my fiance having a complete hay fever attack. Rose, which I'm sure other people will love, and it's a great product. It's just not really my kind of pink. And then OMG Pink, which, as I mentioned, took 4 coats to get enough opacity, but I think it's worth it because you get a really deep wet look jelly finish that's really, really nice once top coated. So that's all my new colours. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll post links in the text underneath for all the products that I got, and keep on watching out on Madam Glam's website because they're always having special offers. I didn't pay full price for a single one of these colours. In fact, I got about 40% off, I think it was, in the end. So I'll catch you in the next one, and thanks for watching.